I over worry about things.
Oh, not to worry, you're in safe hands, sir. I'm just going to go and jinx myself there, aren't I? So I'm just going to turn your head just this way. Let's get this out. As I say, it's quite slushy wax. It may not vacuum very well, but we should give it a go. You've got kind of funny shaped ears actually.
Yeah.
So normally they're like an oval shape, it's almost like a rugby ball and it's vertical, but with yours you're almost rotating that rugby ball horizontal.
Yeah.
And that could be one of the reasons why you do get this wax build up, because it's not migrating naturally. There we are. Got a bit of dead skin attached to it. Just blocking my tube. Sometimes with soft wax like yours, we can actually scoop it out using the Jobson horn that's on that tissue, but with yours, because the ear canal is completely blocked, you can't get that instrument around the wax to scoop it out, so you have to use suction. There we are. I brought it right to the front of the ear. Yeah, it's just blocked it again. So yeah, it just keeps blocking my tube. For this bit, because I brought the wax to the front, I may be able to scoop it out now because there is an opening behind it. Let me just have one more go with the suction, right? Yeah, that's just blocking up the tube some.
I know I was at ENT at the hospital, they took quite a while to
Oh,
it. Yeah, so.
I'm a lot quicker, am I?
Yeah.
That's the culprit.
Whoa, wow.
So that's not all of it. A lot of it went up the suction probe.
Okay.
Yeah, you just got some coat in the ear canal wall now. We're not going to go for that because that's going to cause trauma to the ear canal. The skin's very delicate. That lines the ear canal.
Okay.
And if you start grazing that, it's going to be uncomfortable for you, especially deep in the ear.
Yeah.
Because the inner 2/3 of your ear canal is literally skin on bone. It's very sensitive. Just going to block this. It's got a bit more I can back in.
So, you don't mind if I take a picture?
No, of course you no. The ear canal's fine. It's cartilage, so we can make put a bit of pressure on that. But yeah, a bit of wax is good for you. The blockage is out. You can hear well again, hopefully. On my YouTube channel, some people make comments, oh, you've left a bit. But actually, we're not trying to get a big piece of wax out. It can cause more trauma by trying to do so. Our job is to alleviate your symptoms, which I believe we have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you that stain. There's this wax stain in the ear canal wall, and if we go for that, it's going to be uncomfortable. It's not going to improve your symptoms at all, more than it already has. So, how are you feeling that side? Is that right?
Yeah, it's, now, Now this sounds good. I suffer from anxiety and I suffer from quite severe panic attacks, so when I get blocked ears, it makes me very nervous. And
No, I can imagine it can do. You feel isolated somewhat because you can't converse with people.
yeah.
You feel kind of trapped in the outside world. Hopefully I'm not making you anxious in any way. And
No, not at all.
That's good. I take it you've been using the drops more on your left side, have you? Or
Yeah.
Yeah. The wax is a bit dry, which is actually sometimes better for me because it comes out easier.
Okay.
But let's see. No, it's still blocking the tube a bit. Just tease that out slowly. So here there is a bit of a gap. So I'm going to just go in with the scoop.
It's not painful at all.
Oh, brilliant.
But in key, I will say it was very... Yeah, it felt like she was kind of stabbing my inside my ear.
What made you come all the way here? Because you've travelled a few miles, haven't you, to come see me?
Yeah, well, I have to... My mother-in-law lives in Leicester. We were going to come, and we came to visit her, and I was in so much... just sort of... I was in a state with, obviously, my ear... I didn't hear anything. So, we found this place, yeah, it had a good score. So...
I write all the reviews myself. I'm joking.
Yeah, I'm glad I came here though, because I can't forget.
Oh, brilliant. And it's not uncomfortable for you?
No, exactly, yeah, I don't want it. That's the problem, you want the wax out, don't you, no matter what the cost, but then, see, after you're suffering, then obviously you'll be regretting it.
Yeah, and that's again, that's why sometimes we leave a bit of wax in there, because we know if we try and get every little speck of wax out, it's going to be uncomfortable, and you might go away hearing better, but you won't want to come back and see me. You think, oh, okay, you've done the job, but it's caused my ear to bleed, and it's painful. So, keeping you comfortable is just as important. It's slightly soft, so it's, when I'm placing the suction probe on it, it's just blocking it. So we'll get there. I might have to just put some drops in myself to change the consistency of the wax, so I get a better grip. Funny, as soon as I take the suction probe out, it unblocks. So let's go back in. I've got suction power back. Brought it to the front. Yeah, I'm going to just use the scoop again. Just going in behind the wax now. Removing that. It's called cilia, and that can sometimes obscure the view for me, but I'll work around that. Sometimes we have to use a variety of instruments to remove the wax. The wax in your ear was actually quite deep, so again it's more tricky using the scoop because again we need to get in and around the wax, and if it's against your eardrum we can't, so sometimes we bring the wax forwards and then we finish the job off with the scoop. we're just working on the outside part of the ear now. We're nowhere near your eardrum.
Okay.
So we're out the danger zone, so to speak. Look at your eardrum, yeah, that looks fine. It's comfortable for you?
Yes, very, thank you.
Fantastic, all done. Again, there's a bit of wax around the edge of the ear canal wall. I'm sure I'm going to get comments on YouTube later, oh, you've left a bit, but I think that people realise the ear is a very sensitive part of the body, and that's normal, that's healthy. Most people have that in their ears normally. Just by trying to remove that, we're going to graze the ear canal, we'll open up to infection, it's going to be traumatic for you and you won't come back again. So I'll show you that on the camera in a moment. How are you feeling?
I thought, yeah, great. I definitely would, as I said, this happens every year or two, so I definitely will be back.
Fantastic. So the part of the reason you're getting this build-up of wax, there's three reasons. Your wax is quite soft consistency, a bit of a sticky consistency. Earwax tries to come out naturally, it migrates out to the ear on its own accord, but when you've got sticky wax, it grips against the side ear canal wall, so it gets clogged up. You've also got a bit of dry skin in your ear canal, so that adds a bit of friction.
Yeah, oh yeah, I've had that, yeah.
So what I'm going to recommend, so use some ear roll olive oil spray. It just lubricates the ear canal wall. So like when you've got a ring stuck on your finger, a bit of soap and you can remove the ring. And in the same way, this will help the wax naturally migrate out of the ear. And also your ear anatomy. So as I said, you've got the ear canal itself, you've got this oval shape, but it's not vertical, it's more horizontal. And nearer your eardrum, you've got a narrowing of your ear canal. So you'll have some wax naturally building up behind that narrow, and that can't come out. But so I got a feeling you will be back. Yeah, I'll show you on the big camera now.